Hello there people, this is Bruce Be Cool or nintenbruce here, and this is finally that 250 subscriber milestone video that I promised you guys in one of my other vlogs that I mentioned about. As you can, well, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but I'm actually on more subscribers. I'm actually on 266. Don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing, but I'm just a little bit annoyed that I didn't bring it out to you guys a bit earlier. Plus side, I've received a few more questions since then, and the request for me asking for questions from you guys so I can answer it in this video, basically I didn't get as many questions as I'd hoped. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to just list off 3 questions and that be the end of the video, is I've pulled off a few questions and comments from certain other videos of mine, a few messages from my Xbox, and yeah, I'll figure I'd answer them, and hopefully that'll pad out to be quite a nice video for you. And some of the questions are actually really good, by the way, that weren't just on the reply for my video, but on certain other videos as well. So obviously I'll go through them, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it basically. So, first things first, what should we go for? Yeah, let's start here. Okay, so this is from Inuyasha989 in relation to one of my Dead Space videos. The comment says, LOL, and by the way, how do you record games from your games console? Cause I would like to finally start doing Let's Plays of my PS3 games, LOL. You know, sorry for pronouncing it like that, but I love reading sentences as they are, basically. In relation to the gentleman who sent this, I have actually given him a link to the video, but for those of you guys that haven't seen it already, I'll post a link for a video of what equipment I use in terms of microphone, recording device. It's fairly lengthy and I'll go through quite a bit. So if I was to put that in this video right now, then this tribute video would only answer one question. So follow the link, I'll probably put it around here. I might put it in the comments section below as well if you can't see the annotations. And yeah, you guys enjoy it, let me know what you think. Okay, so that's one question, pretty easy. I know lazy way out, but whatever. Okay, so this one's from Twister Gamer, sent via Xbox. So, hey, you doing any tournaments anytime soon? That's in relation to Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm assuming, anyway. As much as I would like to, unfortunately, the really weird hours that I work, as well as the time zone difference between, well, everywhere basically. It makes things really hard for me to promise things, and you know, it could end up that I say, yeah, we're going to do it Saturday 8 PM GMT or whatever, and then it's whatever o'clock in the morning for some people, and even when that happens, I might then get pulled onto a late shift on a, you know, on a job or something. Don't get me wrong, it's not strenuous stuff that I do, but being retail, hours change all the time, and you know, a job's a job at the moment. I've got to be grateful for that. So, in a nutshell, no tournaments, unfortunately. We'll see if I can sort something out in the future, but honestly, I wouldn't hold your hopes up on that, unfortunately. Okay, so that's another question. So I feel slightly depressing that I've ended up with a disappointing outcome there, but alas. What else do we have here? Okay, so here's one. This is quite a good one actually. So the CDAT, or the CDAT, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce the username. So this was posted to my YouTube channel. Sup Bruce, love your Yu-Gi-Oh vids. Have you ever considered streaming your matches live? I have been toying with the idea. I say toying with it, don't get me wrong, I haven't tried anything on a laptop. But in terms of streaming in general, I'm not sure if anyone's going to be watching it. Not through the fact that no one likes my videos or anything, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video, obviously. But if I do eventually figure out how to stream something, I'm not sure if it's going to be, again, the right time zone. Obviously people would be interested, would flick over, and I'll try and do it at a reasonable time, obviously. But with only having just over 250 subs at the moment, I'm not sure if it's going to be worthwhile at the moment, i.e. I might only end up with 4 people in the stream, including myself, you know. Plus side is I'd be able to have a chat with the other 3 people constantly, but yeah, I'd like to build up the fan base a little bit more first, unless you guys were just sent me lots of comments or inboxing me saying, you know what, I'd really like to do a stream, like to see me do a stream anyway. The other thing on that front is I really do not have a clue in terms of streaming from the Xbox. I can understand from a PC or a laptop it could be fairly easy, or at least I'd be able to find a way, but you'd notice that the majority of my stuff is on the Xbox. So if anyone does know a way without me digging around of streaming things from Xbox to you guys, then great, you know, send me either a comment or an inbox message, because I'll be honest with you, even though I'm fairly techie when it comes to streaming, I have no clue whatsoever. So yeah, if you'd like to see that, send me a message, and yeah, again, if you have any other ideas in terms of how I can do that, then great, I'll definitely listen to that sort of thing, because like I say, that's something I'm definitely interested in, especially for the future. Okay, so yeah, like I say, quite a good question, that one. What else have we got here? So, this is a question from PixelCrow85. Mr. B, do you do the Minecraft? And that is posted on my channel again. Yes, I have just got into it, the Xbox version anyway. Coincidentally enough, I have just made my first video for it, and hopefully you guys would enjoy that. You'll have noticed I've obviously been putting other Let's Plays of certain things which I'm getting quite good feedback from, which I'm loving the fact you guys love it. So we'll see how Minecraft goes when I post up a few videos of that. And yeah, if you guys enjoy it, then great. Looking back on the first episode, I'm actually laughing at my own stuff that I've put on there, so you know that's got to be a good sign. So hopefully you guys would enjoy that, and that will be out soon. So on that front, anyone who wants to do a bit of Minecraft, I'd be game for that. Definitely, definitely. And let's have a look here. So I think that was it. That was posted on my channel anyway. Moving forward. Oh yeah. So Mia, my cat, has been getting a bit of attention. So 2 questions here. So from, I do promise I'm not trying to screw up your name or anything like that, but I2ED3FINE or I2E Define. I suck at the shorthand, so perhaps that's just my age, whatever. So what breed is that cat? Honestly, don't have a clue. As far as I'm aware, she's a moggy. Black, white, 4 legs, tail. You probably saw that already though. But yeah, whatever the breed, she's pretty awesome, as you can tell. And there is another one here. So from DarkSaber223, how old is your cat? I can't be bothered to send one over live because I'm just that lazy. That's not in relation to sending a cat over live, that is in relation to sending a question before you ask. So she is about a month? No, she is a year and a month old now. Very happy, I guess. She's been roaming around outside. As you can probably tell by some of the videos, she decides to try and interrupt as well. Yeah, she's well happy, very young. She'll probably appear in a few more videos as well, I'm not going to lie, and that's not by choice, she just will appear. So yeah, fantastic stuff. What do we have here? Oh, this is another good question. So this was a reply to my X40 GameCon headset video review that I did. So from Picture Perfect MW2, do you think you could do a review on your HD PVR? That would help me decide if I should get one. Yes. Yes, I do think I can do a review on that for you. Might not be for a little while, but I'm glad you enjoyed, you know, the review video that I did, and that you want me to do more things about that. I know I've mentioned about the equipment that I've used, but I haven't done a review on them, so yeah, I think I'll do a review on HD PVR, you know, briefly, and yeah, hopefully give you guys some advice and whether it'll be worth the buy or not, basically. As you can tell from my videos, it's pretty much worth the buy, but it's not quite that simple. So yeah, I'll get onto that in the video when I get to it anyway. And what have we got here? Oh, another good one as well, actually. So this was in relation to my Dead Space videos, where a few of you have probably seen that I've had my, you know, face plastered, like roaming around looking pretty gormless, but you know, some of you guys are enjoying that. So this is from That Dude Belski. So, good video, bro. Like the idea that you're using the cam. Did you have any problems keeping the cam and the game video in sync? And if so, how did you fix it? So that's a brilliant question there. I've already actually given That Dude Belski a reply already, but for you guys wanting to know about that sort of thing as well, there was a few issues. Only one issue which I couldn't fix, which I'll tell you in a minute, but I think I'll tell you guys about how to sync really properly in a budgety way, I guess you could say, without spending hours and hours just looking at the exact time frame to, you know, try and mash things together, I guess you could say. So, in terms of the video camera, I've got three things going on personally. My video game, of course a video game, my video camera, a separate microphone, and obviously the gameplay itself. Now, in terms of my voice, it's not too bad. Actually, you know, scrap that. Basically, I try and set off all the stuff at once. So, my video recorder and my microphone at the same time. Video recorder, my HD PVR, you know what I mean. There will be a few, like a millisecond off, maybe a whole second off, but at least I know I'll have a rough judgment of where my voice hits with the gameplay when I go to render it. And then what happens with my video footage, all you have to do, that's pretty easy to sync with the voice that you took on your microphone. So you sync the two voices up, and then obviously get rid of the rubbish audio, leaving in the good audio, which is from the microphone. And then that, because your video, I use Sony Vegas by the way, because your video would be already in line, thanks to you syncing up the voices, then your face would pretty much be in time with what's going on display. Like I say, it would be maybe a second out, maybe a few milliseconds. If you want it to be a bit more accurate, then what you can do is, when you think you're done, render about 20 seconds of something that either flashes in front of your eyes or is quite significant. Like for me personally, I go by either the reflection of my computer screen, even though that's about a second out with the way the HD PVR works, like when there's a big explosion, like in part 3 I think it was, I sort of had that sync exactly. Or you probably hear my clicking of control sticks and stuff. I try and sync that up as well, so for the 20-30 seconds I can hear whether I'm in time or not. So that's just a few little hints, and if in that 20 or 30 second clip it matches up pretty well and you're happy, then go ahead and render the whole thing. The only thing I haven't been able to figure out yet is sometimes on odd occasions, especially the first video I believe it was, when everything was going off basically, there was a time where my actual video camera lagged a little bit, and I think that was just the way the video camera worked, unfortunately. So there's not much you can do there without truly trying to sync it in and then stretch it out later. I'm not sure if that's just me. It probably is knowing my luck, but yeah, that's the one real big encounter I've had. So I hope you guys have taken note of that, and if there's any more questions on syncing like that, put questions in the comment section below or send me a message. Okay, and I think last but not least, which is unfortunate because again I procrastinated in making this video, I was actually sent a message by someone like for the life of me I cannot remember what the name was, unfortunately, but in a nutshell it said, oh, did you ever collect the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in real life? And if so, what's your favourite, sorry, what's, not my favourite, well actually yeah, it was what's my favourite one. It's actually a cross between, I've got one called Kanan the Swords Mistress, which is supposed to be an extremely rare card, like a few hundred were made or something like that. I haven't used out the specifics, but some of you guys into Yu-Gi-Oh would probably, whoops, poor laptop, but yeah, some of you guys would probably know the specifics of how many were made, etc, etc. So I quite like that one, even though its attack and defense suck. And also my misprinted spell canceller, which I got from my brother actually, where, for those of you that don't know, it's an ultra rare card, all shiny and everything, but for some odd reason the writing is actually sort of embossed into the back of the card. which is really weird, so you can see Spell Counselor backwards if you're looking at the back of the card. Other than that, I couldn't really list a favourite effect monster. Actually, no, tell a lie, maybe I do. Dice Jar. It's just as random as anything. For those of you guys that know what I'm talking about, great. For those of you just watching me for my gameplay and stuff, you're thinking, what the hell is he on about? But Dice Jar, amazing gambling card anyway. So, other than that, no, there is one last question which I keep getting actually, so there's too many people to list. In a nutshell, it's, hey dude, can I join you sometime soon? Yes, you all can, but it's kind of an erratic queue system at the moment, and again with the way my work is, and I can't hog the telly because, you know, I do have a wife and, you know, she does want to watch something else besides me play Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm afraid. So it's going to be here or there, it's random when I'm on, I'm sorry about that, but I'll try and get to you guys as soon as I can. So yeah, on that front, you know, thank you guys for all your questions, and I love the fact that you guys want to play with me as well. And speaking of which, I'm up for playing on any other game. You've probably noticed my Let's Play with Friends videos obviously popping up all over the place. If you guys know games that I've got and want to play, then yeah, I'm game, why not? And more people the better, that'd be awesome. So on that front as well, two things I figure I'd better bring up as well. I've now got a Twitter account. I'll be honest with you, I don't have a real clue how to use it, but what I do know that happens is it updates you what videos come up. So I know YouTube's become a bit of a pain at the moment, which comes onto my second comment, where it only lists one video currently for me. I'm not sure if there's something in the settings, and on top of that, obviously it constantly pushes all your subscriptions down for like myself and other small YouTubers. At least if you follow me on Twitter at nintenbruce, or if you look for Bruce Livings, I think it is, then yeah, you'll see me with my happy face, and yeah, just, you know, join me, why not? And yeah, you'll get instant updates of what videos are coming out, what I put in my playlist, as well as anything random that I decide to post on there. But I'll be honest with you, I don't have a clue if Twitter does anything else anyway. So yeah, follow me there. And again, on the YouTube front, lately it's on the front page, it automatically shows you as not only show uploads only, but if you go into view, it's automatically ticked as highlights. I like to have a look at everything so I can see all the people that I'm subscribed to, all their videos, not just one video, and not just within the last day, because I think that's rubbish, you know, because that means you guys miss my videos. I've mentioned to you guys before that I bring my videos out in a whole bunch at a time, so at least you know that if you're not following me on Twitter or have no notice of me whatsoever, but you know I've brought a video out, then there'll be 2 or 3 videos in that same day, so keep an eye out on that, okay? And I think we're just about done. So yeah, you guys, thank you very much for, you know, loving my stuff. Keep commenting. I've had some people say, oh, I'm sorry for commenting, but I really love your videos. I love your comments. I love having a chat with you guys. So yeah, feel free to comment, send me messages. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, well, next milestone I suppose is 500 subscribers. God knows what I'm going to do then. But yeah, thanks again for all your support, and you guys take care, and I will see you again soon.